Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is. Hello, how are you? I'm doing, I'm existing. You know, I'm existing in the context of all that's came before me, you know? Shit's going wild out there, you know? It's one of those things where you, like, look out the window and you're just like, oh my god, and then you close the blinds. But listen, those blinds are slowly falling off, and then eventually the curtain won't be there anymore. There might not even be a glass window separating you from what's going on out there any longer. And what do you have to... what do you think about that? What are you gonna do when that window, when that barrier is no longer there? And you're saying, oh dear God, in the thick of it, instead of, you know, in the whatchamacallit, from the safety of thine own home. 1 second of false web weaver? Nah. I can load the web page perfectly fine. Alright, so here's the deal. We have not played... Actually, we have played Kyrie pretty recently. 2 weeks ago. What the heck? What the hell? Who have I not played in 80 years, then? When was the last Aiko run? That's a Yumiko run, that's a Yashiro run, what the hell have I been doing? Last Aiko run was 3 weeks ago? There's no way, chat, there's no way. Are you kidding me? What about, say, Miku run a week ago? What the hell kinda game am I playing here? I don't freaking know. What on earth? You know what? I guess we can do a little bit of an Aiko run, just because it's apparently, you know, Echo the Dolphin hasn't been featured on this channel in like 3 weeks, apparently, unless I'm blind. I could be blind. I could be blind, okay?
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, I have been very busy in the last couple of weeks, and it's only going to get busier. But I think I'm locking in, okay? Now, let video actions speak louder than video banter, okay? Absolutely. Why am I hovering overnight, Aaron? Get this shit out of here. But I'm just saying, we may or may not be so back, okay? We may or may not be so back, okay? I'm testing the waters with some stuff. And we'll see where it goes from there. Let's go ahead and... I don't know. Herald of the Shattered Court sounds fun. Exquisite Taste. Right. So, Exquisite Taste. What do we feel about Exquisite Taste, huh? What do we feel about Exquisite Taste? It's very shrimple, alright? You get one location. And we don't start with a weapon, which kind of sucks. But I have a plan, alright? I have a devious plan, okay? I have a devious plan, alright? Never seen a plan more devious than this one, okay? It's dastardly. I really hope we have the rest action, by the way. I just realized I don't think I ever looked at the home area. You know what? Oh my god! Listen, alright? Just... there we go. That's something... I'm gonna try to win without either of those two. Because, I mean, I'm not really in the mood for a little bit of Book of Gore Mind Drain. You know what I mean? It's a little too easy. We're already playing Aiko. You know what? Get this shit out of here. I don't need a win button. And I don't need a win button. Okay? We're gonna gamble, and then if we lose the game, we lose the game, okay? I wanna gamble. I wanna go gambling. And admittedly, that is... whoo boy! That's gambling, chat. That is, that's gambling. If, we were ever going to gamble. But, library note gambling, it's less fun to just be like, okay, you immediately win, like, turn one, you know? Like, immediately checkmate. Like, the game can't do anything to stop you. Get 2 of the best spells in the game. Even if it gives you curse signs, it doesn't matter. I had to roll out a third time, though, to see if we would get, like, Ghost Spear. That'd be so funny, dude. Alright, so step 1. It doesn't really matter what order we do these steps in, but History Club's probably, like, the worst one. So let's do History Club first. And also, you'll see where I'm going with this master plan. Once we inevitably... I should have done all perks, honestly. That would have made this a lot easier. Because then a perk could satiate my desires to win. So, Cursed Doll is pretty good. Not exactly what we're looking for. Midasu Touch? No. But we are looking for a specific spell. Not an item, not really a perk, an item, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Nothing like this stuff. We're willing to listen. We're going... I wanted to go gambling. I'm not even telling you what we're looking for. You might already know. Okay, you might already have a guess. It's not a very exciting thing what we're gonna do. It's not in the pool. It's not in the pool, gamers. It's not in the pool. It doesn't exist. It's not in the pool. It's not in the pool. We're just seeing the same shit over and over and over again. It's repeating. It's repeating, chat. It's so over. Book of Gore and Mind Drain stopped by just to say hello. On the road to ruin, and there it is, chat. Spending like 80 goddamn Doom for this, which honestly, 25 Doom to get that done is actually not that bad. As far as full builds go, I mean, it's about to get a lot worse. It's about to get a lot worse. Oh no, it's over. Oh, there it is. So 36 Doom. Have we won worse? Absolutely. Here's the thing. On easier difficulties, Steak Knife Aiko, easiest dub of my life. On a harder difficulty, you need a little bit more. You need just a little bit more. You need a little bit more. And I think Ancestral Strength, any source of +1 bonus damage, is probably good enough. So if you wanted to replicate this for whatever reason, don't just buy a Monkey Wrench and win the game. But if you, for some reason, only have the dog store, you know, maybe you can do something like this. And hey, listen, we got a lot of Doom mitigation, okay? We got the police station. We've got, no, sorry, we don't have the police station. We have the monument. The monument is the OG, okay? The monument is the OG. That's all we need. It's all we need. It's all you need, okay? All you need. Threat levels? Huh. Shadow Shroud would actually be so strong. Now that I think about it, Shadow Strong, true flex emoji. I mean, you want to go gambling? That's a good place to start. Don't even step up to me. Get out of here, you punk. Now we do, unfortunately, worst is doomed, huh? This is Bulletin. So we have to do this. It's not good. We're gonna go up to 46% Doom, most likely, but... You know, it's pretty bad. But maybe, just maybe it's okay. Just maybe it's okay. Maybe it's fine, chat. Maybe we're completely locked the F in. The village is doomed! Come on, man! We're getting... They're beating our ass in the quote retweets already. Okay. Is the katana a better dexterity weapon than the steak knife? Yes. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. We've got attack speed too, so... I mean, you know, there goes my entire shtick of, like, you know... Ooh... Positive bonus. I don't know. We got regeneration. I ain't never even considered it before. But listen, you know, maybe you pop a regen and then you die. You ever think about that? Do you ever perhaps think about this? Not a good first mystery. Pretty bad first mystery. Pretty disastrous first mystery. Hot bath or discipline? Lock it in. I think you gotta go discipline. I don't think you can afford to rest. Like, hot bath is really strong, and one rest sort of, like, gets us there, but... Nah, I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it. Contaminated water and the bus. The roads are closed. Nothing I hate more than seeing that bus. Nothing more that I hate than seeing that bus. And of course we have Fear Festival, which I think Fear Festival is the way to go. Now, here's the thing. Onsen, I think, is good in this situation because it heals more, but we have Discipline. So we're going to have to rely on passing skill checks in a doomed forest. And I'm sorry, no matter who it is, no matter how cool you are, no matter how much I'm like, I need the power of friendship right here, right now, before me. No matter who you are, no matter how cool the offer is, I don't think I can click this button. I think this is the lose the game button. 4% doom? 4% doom for winning the game? That's the devil's bargain there, friend. That's what the Eldritch Gods want. They sent Ryoku. Ryoko? Ryoku? I don't know why I called her, like, Roku, but... Listen. The devil wears it's like wolf's, it's a wolf in a sheep's clothing, alright? The demon of Babylon disguises itself. You can't get complacent, alright? You gotta be careful. I mean, you're goddamn right, your discipline and hard work pays off. You ever think about that? How messed up it is that discipline is like an IRL thing? Like, it will actually give you that buff IRL. You ever think about that? I think about that sometimes. How, like, when you do things that it like, reasonably improves your life. And your discipline and hard work really does pay off, and you really do. I would say that it doesn't give you +1 stamina. I would say it gives you +1 sanity. Or maybe even +1 stamina and +1 sanity, in the sense of, like, you get a, like, a second wind. But I would say it's definitely better for your mental health than anything else, but... Anyways, whoa, death be upon ye. I don't know, are you the second person we fought? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a ribcage woman's second enemy, which is kind of, like, unhinged. And I mean, listen, that's gonna be on the test later. It is. You already know it's gonna be on the test later. Imagine if we were at 71, dude. Can you imagine if we were at 71 right now? That'd be awful. Right. Because, you know, it's dangerous here. Your reason penalties increase. Oh, my bad, sorry. I'm not lucky enough. So that means that my penalty is increased. What is this, real life? Get me out of here! Please no. Oh, you son of a bitch. You piece of shit. Oh. We love forced doom, don't we, chat? Okay. So, we can take 4 doom or 5 doom. What's it gonna be? And the answer is we're gonna take 4 doom, and then we're gonna get an item that we can use. Now, you're not, like, a fan of this. I mean, we could dodge. That would be really funny. That would be really funny. If we take 5 doom, though, you lose the game. So we gotta take 4 doom, you know? We gotta take 4 doom. Honestly, I think you could say that you dodged there. That would be really funny. And then you just kill him. You just attack the chanting cultist. And then you get the spiral hoodie. And then your strength goes up to 8, your dexterity goes up to 10, and you feel pretty good about yourself, and you feel pretty good about your life. And then you, like, blindly stumble into your apartment wearing the hoodie, and then you stub your toe on the little coffee table there. Or a little desk. I don't know what the hell this thing is. It's a drawer. Abnormal arms, noisy nails, metamorphosis. I think that we can go to a boss fight mystery, and we're not necessarily worried about the boss fight. Although, with that being said, we're gonna go to Noisy Nails, just because it's a little bit, like, I don't know, safer. Now, this is a classic, the classic bit. I don't remember what this does, but, like, I don't want to die, so... I'm just gonna click the button. I'm gonna go with the devil that I know, which is -1 fun. I mean, this sucks, but, like, depending on the options that we pick, we're gonna die or we're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. Do we... Let's see. Abnormal arms, nails, and... What's the last one? It was Medusa, right? So we're never going to the school. Like, we're never going to the school, so art knowledge doesn't matter. So we might as well just take quick thinking and, like... I don't know, ball? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I think that I'm not a big fan of this. We don't have a light source, and our charisma sucks. So do we start leveling up charisma? Is that just like the benefit that we get? No, you start leveling. You increase your stamina because you're in nails, so you're gonna take 80 stamina. We're level 3. Oh man, this shit sucks. We could die here, by the way. It's entirely true. It's entirely reasonable. Oh, I can't do a luck check for death, you know. In World of Horror Civilization, you either, you know, jump for the chicken, and it's a safe location strength check, or you jump for the beef, and it's a doomed location spiral hoodie perception check on a character who's minus perception. You know, it's not great. It's not, like, the best thing in the world. We gotta go to the monument, and so it's just like, you have to, at some point, figure out how to heal. And the thing is, I'm really glad, by the way, that I did. Oh, no, man. We can't be walking around with no money. You can't be walking around with no money, bro. I feel like we have to. Like, I hate it, but I feel like we have to, because, like, we would die anyways. We're gonna doom out, right? This at least buys us some time. Now, how do we beat a stamina boss with 1 stamina? Well, 60% chance, huh? That's not very good. I think it's time for the ye old happy feet. Now, if we just, you know, went to the... If we just got the katana in the early game and we didn't do the stupid shit that we did, we would be at, like, 40 doom right now. You ever think about that? I want to do, like, a proof of concept run someday where I just show you, like, how much doom that you have if you don't have to do the shenanigans at the beginning of the game to get a build. And listen, the build that we brute forced was dumb anyways, so it's like we were always probably gonna lose because we don't have the police station. But getting multiple investigations primarily taking place in areas that are doomed with no police station is, like, back in the day, that was a guaranteed loss, you know? The police station is, the GOAT, as it were, in World of Horror, and only World of Horror. Anyways, 60%, go. Woe be upon ye. It's actually a 50% chance I lied to the game and I got away with it, dude. Check that shit out. Now, 73%, 2 mysteries. What are we gonna do? If only it was something like Flood. Like, if we had Flood, I would say that we actually have a chance to win, because you just, like, skip all the investigations and you fight the boss immediately at full health. But we have Safe, and then not Safe. So you know what? Recovery Mystery. That's what we're gonna do. Recovery Mystery. We're just gonna hang out in the apartments for 80 years. Doom's gonna go up gradually. Oh, are we dead if I click lift heaviest box? It is 2, right? Is it 2 or 1? I have to look it up. I have to go to the little wall wiki. I have to look up Father Yasugi. I'm a little bit nervous, chat, I am. -1 stamina? It's like a low threat level area, so I think you have to. I think you have to. For lore reasons, that should count as proccing discipline. Because it really is your hard work paying off. I mean, we can't rest. That's a novelty, a fantasy. So we just either level up or we die. You know, you jump for the chicken or you die. Yep. Kinda gotta do that. So, you know, another 80, we aren't resting. We can actually afford to buy things and not go bankrupt. If you can believe it. Get me out of this mystery, man. Get me out of this mystery, you piece. 12 damage is actually not that bad. 12 damage is actually fine. Holy crap, wait a minute. I mean, yeah. Got a 50% chance to dodge it. We didn't. But thanks, Katana, for being really good at severing. Okay. Okay, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Aw, shit. Okay. Oh, that's not a success, man. That's not a success. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It had to happen. So that's less 50% chance dice rolls for us to engage in. I don't know, reason. Oh, we got time skipped, man! No, it's over. Getting screwed by Exquisite Taste and the court. Because this mystery is gonna take forever, bro. Or how's the seaside? The seaside's high threat level? What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? Oh my god, I forgot about the -1/-1. We could have walked into that at any time for any reason and we would have died. Alright, it's gotta be sanity. It's gotta be sanity, man. It's gotta be sanity. Oh, you piece of crap. If you wanted 4 sanity, you could have had it. The world could have been yours, my friend. And I mean, the world still will be yours. But truly, it never will be, because the world is Hatsune Miku's. You're trying to take over the world, okay? You're trying to cause the impending doom event to kill everybody. But what you'll never know, and it's because you're disconnected from the greater and wider world because you just live in your blood court in the sky, okay? As you descend to kidnap peasants. Here's the thing, bud. The world, it belongs to her. It belongs to the queen. It belongs to the goat. It belongs to Hatsune Miku. It's hers, dude. You can't do shit, alright? All you can do is just kidnap random people. That's the only thing that you can do. You try to take over the world, it won't work. It just won't work. And you know what else doesn't work? That run. Brute forcing. Brute forcing builds never works in World of Horror. It's always a bad idea. And when you're on Exquisite Taste, it's an even worse idea. I knew it was a bad idea from the beginning. And then we immediately got the katana, so the build that I wanted to do didn't even work anymore, because it's like, yeah, let's just use the katana, because we haven't done that in a while. So I just threw for no reason, honestly, but the thing is, I really need to do like a proof of concept run where I just show you how much Doom is taken up like buying items. And I honestly wonder if there's like, if the way, right? If there's not like a secret World of Horror meta that nobody's ever figured out, where it's literally just like minimalist WoW, where you just like buy a weapon, or maybe not even a weapon, maybe the math works out that like, if you get, like, Aiko with, like, the running shoes, or you get, like, invisibility or something, you can just, like, run through the whole game, right? And maybe that's why, maybe running was so powerful, like, OP, that it literally had to, like, you literally had to add all of the really hard bosses into the game, because if you could just run away from them, like, fighting was just, like, because fighting's the worst thing, you know? But maybe there's a minimalist WoW run out there that's like the secret meta, you know? Because as long as you have the nuclear launch codes for when you come into any contact with a boss, you know? You don't really need to fight anything else as long as you can kill the boss. And fighting people is just about leveling up so you can kill the boss, you know? We're coming up with new concepts over here. We're cooking in Shiikawa. You're goddamn right. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.